I can speak! Yes, I can. I can hear my own Twitch stream in the background, but I forgot to close. Yippee! Okay, I did a silly. There we go. For some reason, I guess it didn't I thought OBS automatically connected my mic, but it did not. It did not connect my mic. Also, let me just fix something really quickly. Because I think... Auto transform. Can I reset transform? Because this looks like stretched out, and I'm not sure if... on my stream. I don't know, I think it's fine. It looked a bit stretched out, so I reset the transforms. But I do! I can speak! I'm no longer silenced! Whenever I make overlays, I need to, like, check if they actually fit. There's, like, the weird black gaps here. But anyways, yeah. So, I was saying that, talking about snow and how snow is kind of weird for me to light because it doesn't actually snow in Australia. And I was yapping, and no one heard me. I should have noticed when the mic wasn't being picked up on in the OBS. Yeah, I hate that issue. I usually tap my microphone when I open OBS to show it's reading the proper mic. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why it didn't... I don't know. Maybe it just had some weird fuckery. Well, OBS is just like, maybe not today. I don't feel like working, actually. But anyways, I literally just started. I literally only just went live. So here we are. I was talking about shading, and I want to cook with the shading. I want to make the shading look real good. Well, here's one. Yeah. Because shading is hard. And I want to add, like, depth and colors and do all this fancy stuff. I'm also using this picture as a reference for, like, you know, broad daylight snow, because you can kind of see the shadows here are a little bit blue. And that's kind of what I'm going for, and that's why they're very blue. But at the I'm gonna have to, like, adjust the colors or something, because when I turn the actual colors on, it looks really weird. And obviously, this needs to be probably... Yeah, it looks a bit too blue. It's not quite correct. So, that's why I'm just like, I gotta get the values. Look at me being an artist. The values correct first, and then I'm gonna try and mess around with the colors, if that makes sense. That's the logic here. Very blue, indeed. If you're, like, what is it, blue-green colorblind, you're probably fucked. You're probably fucked. You can't see this drawing at all. Because that's what colorblind means. It just means you can't see anything. Just invisible. But yeah. So kind of going a bit out of order of what I would usually shade with, but I was like, technically this is a commission. Like, but I was like, if it's only my character and not someone else's, then I can kind of, like, be a little silly, you know? Yeah. I can be a little silly. I can get silly with it. I also had to figure out what bat earmuffs would look like, and this is what we got so far. Which, I want these. I want these in real life. They're so cute. Whee! Barely. Yes. Yeah. I also don't know what I'm doing when it comes to fuzz either. I'm kind of just guessing here. I'm guesstimating. I don't know what I'm doing, like, in general. I think, if anybody was wondering, I don't think I know. I just don't know. I'm just a little guy. I don't know anything. I don't know what a politic is. I don't know what a tax is. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a silly little girl in this world. It's floofy and floofy action, yes. Very floofy. I wanted everyone to be super floofy and super cuddly today. Yeah. Actually, there might be a little bit of shadow here because that's where it's connecting. Yeah. And then this one would be more bright. And then the shadows would be, like, kinda there-ish. Yeah. Floofy, floofy day. Floofy and warm for the winter. It actually is cool, because this commission actually, not this drawing, but this commission that it was part of actually started a little while ago. So it was actually winter, or winter for Americans, when this commission started. And it was summer in Australia. And now it's taken so long, I've taken so long, that I am now in winter for Australia, and it's getting warmer in the States, from what I hear. From those on the inside. AKA my American friends. Happy to see the art in action. I find it interesting to see how different artists work. Yeah, it's always fun to see. I've been wanting to make more speed paints. I probably should be doing those, because they were pretty fun. They're also pretty easy to edit together. I think, I think I made one speed paint because of a Scariot. Of like the Scariot commission I did. I think, well, I gotta finish, because I was trying to use DaVinci Pro for that, and DaVinci Pro is like kind of weird. So everything, it's just different from Premiere Pro, which is what I'm used to. So it's kind of weird to edit like very basic clips together and then speed them up. Also, my old drawing app, which I use for a lot of commissions, is this app called Ibis Paint. And Ibis Paint automatically records speed paints. They, so there's two types of speed paints. There's automatic speed paints, and I don't know what the other one's called, but basically the difference is between the drawing program with an automatic speed paint will just record the strokes that you're doing, and it will post, you know, you can just post it like that, so you only see the pen marks, you don't see like any of the UI going on here or any of the brushes that they're using. You only see the pen marks, which is all well and good, but in kind of the age of AI, it's good to have like speed paints that have all this going on, because then you can prove it's a real thing. So that's why I prefer those kinds of speed paints anyways. And also I like looking back at my own speed paints, because I forget how to do things, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, that's how I did that. That's the brush that I used. That's the color I used to shade this thing. So, yeah. I mean, I guess because I have live streams of me drawing, I don't think anybody will be accusing me of AI anytime soon. But still, yeah. So, like, because AI can replicate those automatic speed paints pretty well, instead of, you know, these ones, because they probably couldn't get the UI right of the program. There's a lot more going on. But yeah. Also, they're just more interesting, I think, than kinds of speed paints. Because Critter does record speed paints, but it's only the automatic ones. So, yeah. Eh. Yeah. But I did manage to... Oh, and the reason why I liked IBS, that's a very different thing. Ibis Paint was because of, why did I like Ibis Paint? Because it would record the other kind. You could either choose to have it as an automatic speed paint, or have it show the UI and it would just do it automatically. But for working on my computer, I have to turn on OBS and remember to turn it on and make sure it's recording and all that. So, yeah. I mean, it's not as bad, I just have to remember to do it. Yeah. I guess I could just make a speed paint out of my live streams, though. Yeah. And also because I don't usually finish drawings all in one go. It'll be like multiple clips I have to go sort through and figure out which is which. But, yeah. I probably should just get more speed paints, though. Because that one Teto speed paint that I did really well for some reason. It got like 30 views. And it did like really well. I was surprised it did. And I also really like that drawing too. It's probably one of my better drawings. Hang on, let me try and show which one I'm talking about. That was one I did on my iPad too. Media. I think I repost it all the time because I really like the drawing. I just cooked that one day. And most of that was actually done on a train too. Fun fact about that Teto drawing. There you go. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? This one! Save images. I wish there was a slightly easier way to get images into OBS instead of having to do this whole thing. Maybe it's good that there's it takes a while to put images in there. Yeah, this one. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I just ended up kind of cooking with this one. I don't know what happened. I just did. Here's my YouTube. Oh, that's... Oh, okay, that's the Nightbot. Yeah, okay, I was very confused. I was like, what the fuck? I forgot I put that on like a while ago. But yeah, just like a little guy. This one's probably one of my favorite drawings within recent years. Yeah. It's so simple, but it looks so good. And also, I'm not... This might be my first time drawing Teto. Maybe? I don't remember. Anyways, oh shit, I turned off the webcam. Oh no. Not webcam. Game capture. Oh, it's because I've been out of it, that's why. Yeah, alright. But yeah! Weehee. So, I'm chasing that high of that drawing ever since. But yeah. Hopefully I get to lock in a little bit more now. Hey. Now that I'm out of school. Oh, if anybody gets annoyed at the music, let me know, and I'll change it. Because I know I have this one track that loops forever. What was I doing? I think I shaved the face last because that's kind of hard. I'll keep going with the hair. Got other sections here. Kind of breaks off. Grow section. Yeah, you mentioned posting speed paints, and I was like, oh, maybe on YouTube, and you still have command for it. Yes, yes, I do. That is me. That's so me, for real, for real. I just posted up on there. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, wait. I should probably explain what I'm doing. But basically, I'm using the magic wand lasso tool thing to kind of section off parts that I want to shade. Because the way I shade is that I basically get a big old layer, fill it with a color, and then erase it. Erase it, essentially, to make shadows. And that's kind of what we're going for here. And I have to go in with the manual lasso tool to fix it up again. Because sometimes it doesn't fully select the area because of whatever reason, it just doesn't feel like it. Like it won't get into these tiny bitty corners. Or select really weirdly. So you gotta go fix it a little bit. So I kind of think of it as carving, or like, see, this whole part I just forgot. I kind of think of it as like I'm carving out shadows as opposed to just drawing them in, if that makes sense. Yeah. No. Yeah. And that's my technique for shading. And that's why also she's blue at the moment. I miss Lasso Tool. Lasso Tool, my beloved. I wish the magic wand tool worked a bit better, to be honest. I mean, this is also technically part of the hair, but I think I'll leave it there because it's gonna get... This would fully be in shadow anyways. But yeah, so I kind of just break off sections at a time and erase, you know, whatever parts are being hit by the light. I also like to kind of draw in where the light would be coming from, so it's kind of coming on from the top and the side here. So it shows kind of as a guide for where the light's coming from for myself, because otherwise I will get very confused and I will forget. And I was like, wait, where did I put the light again? Uses Paint 3D, my beloved. Is it actually... I haven't used Paint in a while. Does it actually still have the lasso tool? I mostly just use it for jokes. I should do a paint. I have seen people actually like get really good at drawing in MS Paint though. Like I had a friend in uni who was like really good at drawing in MS Paint. Which was crazy. They were like really good at it. Maybe I should do an MS Paint. Oh, that would have been a really good Halloween. Oh no, I just realized that would have been a really good April Fool's stream. I think I was actually working on April Fool's though. Damn. Next year. I'll do an MS Paint stream. That's next year. Next year, April Fools. I kind of also hate April Fools because, man, there's so many like heart attacks and jump scares, and you can't tell what's real. I mean, if you think critically for like 2 seconds, you're like, oh, okay, that's not real. Thank God, they're joking for April Fools, and you're like, what the fuck? Why is everyone going crazy? And then you realize, oh, okay, April Fools, I'm an idiot. I've been fooled. I am the April Fool, that's what they named it after. I haven't used regular paint forever, I just use a no longer supported paint 3D. Oh, alright, I see. I see. There you go. Was that the one that had... Because I remember hearing that a few years ago Microsoft tried, like, kind of yassifying Microsoft Paint, where they added... What's it called? They, like, tried to give it layer functionality, which is going on here. I did the best April Fool's stream. No stream, but streamed. It's scary, it's like April Fool's stream was basically, like... I don't know how long he streamed for, but, like, it was just the chair. I saw him go live, and I was like, oh, Iscariot's gone live. Wow, I'm gonna pop in. And it was just chair. He got killed by chair. Iscariot died because of chair. Which I thought was funny. I also, like, was this... I'm not sure if this was April Fool's or not, but I remember Blue and Iscariot had, like, eyes, hair on your models. I think that was for last year's April Fool's. I think it was. Or maybe it was for shits and giggles. Yes, we did that. It was April Fool's. I remember it. I remember it. I remember thinking, oh my god, that's so funny. I'm gonna draw that. And then I never finished it. I did start it though. I sketched it. I never finished it because I was busy. And I was like, oh man. Badoo? A messaging. A message? For me? Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah, it was blue. Yeah. And that's what happens when you have a friend who can rig Live 2D. There you go, send a screenshot from that. I'm gonna show it on stream. Oh, it's literally called April Fool's, the file. Wait, image. There we go, this is what it was. Oh yes, lovely flowing red hair, gorgeous red hair. Yes, that was very silly. I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, the things you can do with a live 2D model. Ah! God damn it. I so wanted to get a live 2D model, but I need to, I'm just like, okay, I don't stream enough to get a live 2D model, but I would maybe stream more if I had one. Well, I say that to myself, but I also don't think that I actually would. I say that to myself a lot, and I'm like, oh, if I get this thing, then I'll do the thing more. And it's like, no you wouldn't. No you wouldn't. You were lying to yourself, Yuxino. You were fucking lying. You telling fibs. You are telling fibs. You need to stream more, then you can justify the expense or the time it takes to make one. Whether I would buy one or like commission one or make one. Either way, you have to, you gotta, I say this a lot, you gotta lock in! You gotta lock in! We have to cook! We gotta earn that model, damn it! We gotta earn it! Also, the thing is, I think I mentioned this before, I kinda wanted to redesign Yuxino a bit before I'm fully happy with getting a model. I mean, I know people go back and redesign their models for like 2.0s and 3.0s, but it's such like a big expense that it's like, I want to make sure I like this design. I have my friends who commissioned models but didn't like the design and wanted to go back and redesign their characters. But yeah. Hee hee. Sorry, I'm just sick. I don't know what that's mad. Crazy, man. But yeah. Me, you started with free, then moved on to free 2.0, and then had a wonderful had a wonderful friend who freed. Exactly. Yeah. You just gotta keep. Or I guess I could just also make a VOD model too. Yeah. I forget VOD's a thing. I forgot. I'm silly. Maybe I should try making a VOD model. I did download it a while ago and started messing around with it. And the thing is, I could learn how to use Blender if I actually ever learn how to use Blender and like make some custom assets for it, like make custom ears or whatever. Because I do know how to 3D model, it's just that I don't know how to use Blender. Too bad, like, Maya is so expensive. I love Maya. But oh man, that program is ridiculously expensive. I was genuinely thinking about, because I was struggling so much with Blender because it's so different from Maya. I was struggling with it and I decided I'm gonna go look up the price of a Maya subscription. Yep, the bits by bits, exactly. And so, you know, I went to go look up the price of a Maya subscription. And I originally thought it's $300 for like a year. And I was thinking, okay, I can kind of justify that purchase because I can use it to make my portfolio, you know, make a good portfolio both with my IRL career and, you know, VTubing and stuff like that. I can do that, yippee. But, yeah, they upped the price to $500 a year. Like, I could almost justify $300. This is in Australian dollars, by the way, because of, you know, you think about it, it's kind of like almost $1 a day. A dollar-a-do a day. Which sounds reasonable considering Maya is, like, reasonable. Well, I say reasonable, I'm just fucking coping because fucking hell. I'm coping because it's, like, the industry standard, like, anything to do with 3D, like, art, whether it's from, you know, making movies, visual effects, ArcViz, architectural visualization, and, you know, just anything. Like, it is the software, like, the most industry standard software that most studios use, and, you know, they want people who have experience using these industry standard tools. But, like, Jesus Christ, $500. And this is for an indie license too, by the way. They have like a studio license and an indie license. The indie license went up to $500 and it's crazy. And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think I can fully justify that purchase. Like, yes, this is the industry standard software, but like, man. Same thing with Adobe too. That's the same thing with Adobe. They have really good programs, but like, why do they have to suck? Things like Premiere Pro and Substance Painter, which I love Substance Painter. But granted, I think you can get a slightly more affordable version of Substance Painter on Steam. That can come with its own issues. Because you're only paying for one, you can pay in one go for that version on Steam, which is great. But you only get that version of the software, so it's hard to do collaborative work with. Granted, if I did get a job in a studio, they would actually, like, they would provide you with the software. But say, for example, I was working with, you must have 10 years experience using this tool set. But this tool set was released 2 years ago. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, looking for a junior. Must have 20 years experience. What? Excuse me? What does that mean? Must have 10 years experience in a studio working on a major production. And it's like, not exactly that, but, you know, something along those lines. It's so annoying. Oh boy, the joys of working a creative year in our current timeline. But anyways. What was I going on about? Yeah, so Substance Painter, right? They have the version you can buy on Steam, which is like a one-time purchase. That's a couple $100, but it's a one-time purchase. You're paying for like the one version of Substance Painter. So if you were gonna do collaborative work, then someone has Substance Painter, and you send like Substance Painter is used for texturing models, by the way, I should probably say, They is used with text stream models, and you send like the working file over to someone else who has a different version, like an older or newer version, then they will not be able to use the file. Well, if they have an older version, they're not going to be able to open it, and if they have a newer version, then the file can be like upgraded to that version. But the thing is, if they upgrade the file and do a bunch of work on it and send it back to you who has the older version, then you can't work on that model anymore. You can't open that file with your version of this program. So, because you got the older version of the software. So, it's not great. But it'd be fine for like me who just I don't know how often I'd actually be working with other people, because me who just wants to like pretty much just texture VTuber models and make 3D assets and make portfolio work. Like I wouldn't be, you know, sharing it with a lot of people, chances are. You know, I guess it just depends on what you want to do, how much work you think you're going to do with a team, and how much work you think you're going to do with like yourself. Because granted, I wouldn't be using, if I brought a version of Steam, I would not be using that version for, you know, industry work, because you get provided your own version. Because the studio should do that. The studio should provide your own softwares. Because it'd be weird if they didn't. Unless you were like, an outside, like, what's it called? A freelancer that they hired. That's, I think, maybe the only time? Maybe? But even then, I don't know. Haven't been hired before in the industry, so I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of what I went to school for. And yeah. I'm just a little guy. I don't know anything. I'm just a silly little guy who draws anime girls on the internet. Alright, I'm just a little guy. What do you want from me? I'm just a little guy. Just a silly little guy doing my silly little drawings. Full of whimsy. I gotta drink the water, or I get the sore throat from yapping. There we go. Okay, I really like the shading method because it makes shading look really good and also be pretty easy. My main thing with it is that I feel like it kind of makes the drawing too dark, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna try and, you know, I'm trying to make sure, because this is in broad daylight, so it's not gonna be super heavy shadows or anything. So I'm gonna try and make it very, very bright, because this is like the middle of the day. This is not like sunset or anything, because now I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, oh, it looks good, but it's just not the time of day. I need to kind of raise it a bit more and make it a little bit softer. I'm not doing some crazy night shading or anything. Or underwater shading like I had to do for High. Yeah. gonna have to just take a lot of this hair and kind of go over it a few times. This is pretty dark. I think also it doesn't help that the face is dark, so maybe I'll leave the hair alone and then kind of work on the face a little bit more, and then it won't feel as dark. Because the whole face is Smurf blue right now. That's not good, because she's not a Smurf. She's a bat. And I know that because she is me. Because I'm drawing myself. Oh shit, Strun! Oh shit, hey! Whoa, it's Strun Raid! It's Strun Raid! Oh fuck! Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Oh hi Neku, I didn't... First time chat from Raider, it's Neku! Hello! Hey Strun! Hi Neku. How's your stream? What'd you play? We're just chill drawing today. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Yippee! Oh, hi Nick. Neku's following me now. Yippee! Honestly, I kind of forgot I had stream elements set up. Get noticed. Get noticed? What? Whoa, no way. Yeah, so we're just drawing. This is a commission from Blue, because he commissioned me to draw me, and Pookie and a snowman. So, yeah, I'm trying to just get some really nice lighting going at the moment. So that's the reason why they're gray and very blue. Because I'm using this like picture of a snowman for like color references. The once a year Yuxino stream. Excuse me. It's more like once a month. Get it right, actually. Because I'm out of uni now, so I can stream at least once a month. Because the last time I streamed, I think was last month. Maybe not even last month. I don't know. Shut, okay? Shut. I don't want to hear it from you, Strun. Not happening. Shut, Mr. Fishcam stream. But, yeah, so what are we doing? I forgot what I was saying. Oh my god, I'm too silly. I'm so silly. Blah. Oh, yeah, okay. Using this picture of, like, a snowman in broad daylight as kind of like a reference, because you can see, because the snow reflecting the light from the sky looks very blue. And, I decided, because I watched a few shading tutorials, and a lot of them are kind of talking about how important the values are. So, I'm trying to, like, use my usual shading method of, like, dumping a whole clipping layer. What I do is that I kind of make the whole layer blue, clip it onto the coloring layer, and then kind of erase it, if that makes sense. And then that makes the lighting and shadows. You were talking about amazing art shading you were doing. Thank you, Blue. But, yeah, so pretty much that's kind of how I'm shading. I have the base colors for both the outfits here, although they look a little strange with the blue lighting. So I kind of need to configure the colors a little bit, but almost like shadow colors. So I'm kind of worrying more so about the values and how exposed everything is right now. So right now it's just about to start shading the face, and I was gonna fix the hair shading because this is supposed to be in like broad daylight, right? So, you know, it kind of looks a bit too dark. Like I shaded the hair a little bit too, like, didn't make it bright enough because it's broad daylight, so these shadows don't need to be as, like, dramatic. They can be a lot softer. So, yeah, we're talking about art. Yippee! Yeah. And earlier I was complaining about Adobe, so, wow, what else is new? Actually, not Adobe. If anything, I was more complaining about Maya and Autodesk and stuff like that, rather than Adobe, but they're kind of lumped in there too. But, yeah, so here we are. Yeah, I don't know if you're still here, Strand, but like, how's your stream? What'd you do? I noticed in your title you were doing art practice, so, how'd that go? Did that go well? What did you draw? Oh, wait. I'm getting thirsty. Yeah, I was literally just about to do the head shading. Try and clean up the face a bit more. And make these face a bit brighter. And I thought it just looks really dark because it's the face. And that's like the first thing you look at when you're looking at a drawing. Or just in general, you know. People tend to look at the face of things. So yeah. Oh, I think I said earlier, these big blobs here kind of like the lighting guides of where the light's coming from on the screen. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and do. And now I'm gonna pull up old Reliable. Planes of the face 3D model. Good old Reliable, where are ya? Alright, so this is a really good art resource. I can't pause it, hang on. Hang on. I'll screenshot it real quick. Once I get a good screenshot. Yeah, alright. So basically, the planes of the face are kind of like a very simplified version of like the human face, right? So, you see here, it's hard edges on like where the curves would be on a human face to kind of simplify it and show like this is how you shade a human head. I mean, this isn't like, also like to point out with this head here is that it's very good for a reference, but it's also, you know, different faces can be proportioned differently. I mean, for like an anime style, this is pretty, like these are pretty standard faces. These aren't like crazy proportions or anything, but I just kind of wanted to point it out because this, like the shading might look slightly different depending on the face that you're doing. So yeah, just kind of use it as what reference, you know, what parts get the light and how bright they are. As you can see, like some of the darker shadows on this side, and then you got the way brighter, more exposed parts. This is just like an art station. And I'll put this in the chat if in case any people are watching it and want to know what the frick is going on. But yeah, so this is an ArtStation link. It's some guy called William Nguyen, and he made this, like, well, I think he made it. Pretty much is like the light is rotating around and you can kind of see, you know, for different lighting scenarios. So it's a good reference for that. Because, you know, humans are fucking weird. Like, humans are weird. We're made of a bunch of blobby bits. Actually, I'm not a human, I'm a bad girl. But, you know, point is, humans made out of weird little blobby bits. And so this is kind of a way to simplify it and visualize it a bit better. But yeah. Also, like, this is an anime style, so anime faces are kind of just flatter, usually. So, yeah. I say that like I know how to draw in any other style, but yeah. Yeah. Fun little art tip for the Yuxino enjoyers. Anyways. Too much yapping, not enough drawing. Start by carving out the nose here. And making like the little nosies. Little button nose. At least I think that's what a button nose is. I don't actually know what people mean when they say that. Yeah. So, I kind of like to trace out the shape first. This is pretty light, so a lot of it's gonna be in light. And you probably, like, at least I have to, Stren was drawing Lusty Aragon made eyes earlier. They were his favorite ones to draw today. Oh, okay, wait, hang on, I just realized. We got a bot! Kill him! Kill him! Get him! Wait. Kill him. Click to reply. No, I want to kill him. Chat, mods, kill this guy. Mods, kill this man. Is it? I think that's not the chat. Wait, that's not it. Eat the bot, turn him into knowledge, get his ass! I say mods like I'm the only, like I have other mods. Mods, kill this guy. How do I ban people on Twitch? I'm silly. Oh wait. You have to ban this specimen. You can I report him as well? Report. I have to do this on my stream, man. Hang on, gang. Hang on a second, gang. I am reporting him for bots. Scam, spam. No, I'd say this is more scam. Actually, no, viewership tempering. Okay. Submit report. So we can block this user. I can delete the message and I can ban them. Yeah! Yeah! I got him! Mods killed the guy! Click the name and click the circle with a slash through it. Wait. I had to do it on my iPad, I'm too silly. Oh, I see it! Okay, I had to click on the name. On OBS. Okay, well at least we got it now. Yippee! We won! Yeah! We got his ass! Again, I say we like I am not the only mod on the stream. But yeah, I can't wait to have like actual mods one day and then I can say, mods, kill this guy. And then they do it. They do my bidding. They do my evil, fucked up, horrible bidding by banning spam bots. They do my evil bidding. My evil bidding, my dastardly schemes. My evil fucking schemes of banning spam bots. Wee. Dastardly. Ooh, winners indeed. Indeed. We're victorious. I shall drink many apple ciders tonight as, you know, a celebration of our victorious over whatever the fuck his name was. Horrible Fridays. Historical Fridays. Fridays. Whatever the fuck. Bot. Random bot. Wah! Get that clanker out of here! Get him out of here! Sorry guys, I can't just be saying that on stream. That's messed up. Can't believe it. Yuxno banned. Yuxno would say that. Yuxno would call a bot that. So messed up, man. That's so fucked up, man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to make I'm gonna make an apology to the clanker community for my choice of words. I apologize for nothing. That is my apology. I apologize for nothing! Also, I'm making another save of this. Because I have gone pretty far with this. It doesn't actually- okay, I was just double checking that it doesn't show my files on stream because I wasn't sure if it did. But yeah. So, this is what I was kind of getting at earlier. Like, this lighting is pretty harsh, right? In broad daylight, half of her face isn't going to be covered in shadow. And, like, this is technically correct. Kind of. Also, I just realized I turned off the thing. Like, it's technically kind of correct, but it's not the lighting we're going for, if that makes sense. Yeah. Look at me, I sound like I know things about art. I sound like I know what I'm doing. I sound like such an art professional. Yeah. What the fuck? What's going on there? Huh? Huh? I sound like I know. Which I don't. I'm such a devious bastard. I'm tricking people into thinking I know things. I'm spreading misinformation, and the misinformation is that I know things. I know things, I just don't know how to do them, if that makes sense. But yeah. So, I'm not gonna entirely get rid of the shadow here, but I am gonna, like, erase it out a lot so it's way lighter than it should be. Actually, it's a little bit too light. I'm gonna keep the shading up so I can know how much I've erased it. And kind of want to soften the edge here. But yeah. See, like, that's pretty bright, but she's still got the shadows on her face. Yeah, okay, that works a lot better. That looks a lot better. And now I also realize that her hair is also... I think it's not really the shadows. I think the ends of it just need to be a bit more softened. Like, they're a bit too harsh. So yeah, these need to be a bit diffused. I also, and not that anybody's asking, but I do use an airbrush for like all of my shading. I know people like to act like it's a cardinal sin to use the airbrush for shading because it makes it look, or it makes it look too, like, soft, I guess, or whatever, but it doesn't really, because you can still do hard edges with a brush, with an airbrush. You just gotta, like, you know, you just gotta make it really small to do the hard edges. You know, that's generally what I like to do, though. I like to use the airbrush for this technique. And also, like, obviously softening the opacity is a huge thing, too. Oh, wait, I just realized. I didn't have the erasers turned on. But, like, yeah, softening the opacity is a huge thing, too. Because people act like it's a cardinal sin if you use the airbrush for, like, anything other than gradients. You gotta spray harder. Yeah, exactly. You just gotta spray harder. Yeah. But yeah, I do really like it, how it looks. You know, you can use the airbrush. It's great because it can be super versatile because it's hard and it's soft. Unlike me, which is hard all the time. Wait, who said that? What? That was really messed up, man. Who the fuck said that? That was really messed up. I'm sorry, guys, that you had to hear that. That was really messed up. Who said that? What the fuck? That was, like, way too messed up. What the hell's going on there, man? I like using the crayon, too. I like using the crayons as well. They taste very yummy. Make a good snack, I think. Yummy yummy in my tummy. I'll save you the red one if, like, you're really nice to me, you know? I will save you the red crayon on the box. My least favorite flavor of crayon, though, is probably green. Don't taste that good. They're not very yummy, unfortunately. Probably the least favorite. Yeah. Yummy yummy. I add more to the music, I think, actually, when I when I sing along. I think I improve the listening experience. Use the crayon tool for a free little pig story I did a long time ago. Ah, that's cute. That is very cute. Actually, I should show some of my brushes I've decided. So, because these are all brush packs as well. That's another hint. Getting brush packs. Because these brush packs here, you see they're all leaves and rocks and stuff. And like adding random little details. They're actually very handy, and I only just remembered that they were a thing the other day. And it saves me a lot of time on like drawing tree by just using essentially a stamp. So that's another art hack from, you know, your art pal Yuxino. Your art gal. See, I improved the listening experience, actually. See? I'm riffing on this. It's great. Making riffs, man. I should be an instrument, actually. That should be another career that I should look into being. Just a straight up instrument. I just stand there on the mic and I go, I'd be so good at that. Like, you know, VTubers be out here and they sing, you know? Yeah, literally, like, the I in sucker stands for disaster. That is literally what I did. That was literally like, oh shit, I need to make more custom Well, I didn't make these ones here. Also the custom brush, like the eye brush and the sucker brush was, on Ibis Paint, so I need to recreate those for Critter, because I'm probably gonna get more commissions from Eye. So, yeah, so, everyone who doesn't know, I ended up doing some commissions for Eye, and I remember one of them I drew, like, the suckers by hand, and, you know, I just got a lot of tentacles. Like, yeah, I just got a lot of fucking tentacles, like, a lot. And also, not to mention, she also has a fuck ton of eyes, you know, thus the name, on her fucking tentacles. And it's like, well, fucking, alright. It's a very, like, I guess, repetitive design to draw. So I was like, oh wait, you can make custom, like, stamp brushes of, like, suckers and eyes. So I did that. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, and it, like, cut the time to do that in half. Because my old method of doing it, fun fact, I don't know if I ever told I this, but I was trying to, like, in IBIS Paint, you can make this thing called vector layers. And basically, it means you can make a layer, draw on it, and resize it, and you won't lose, like, it won't become super pixelated, because that's a thing that happens in drawing programs. So I did that, and since I has so many eyes, I guess I should say Disaster, probably gonna make less confusing. So Disaster had a fuck ton of eyes, and therefore I was making like a fuck ton of vector layers, and I was trying to merge them down, you know, so they wouldn't, like, once I place them, so it wouldn't, like, make my iPad super slow, because I was also doing this on my iPad. But it actually corrupted the drawing. It ended up corrupting the drawing file, and I could not, like, well, I ended up saving it, so it was okay, and I don't think I ever told I, like, because I didn't tell I, because I didn't want I to panic, and I was like, okay, I can save this first, and if I can't save it, then I have to tell I that the file got corrupted, and I was able to save it. So, I ended up having to, like, draw them on a regular layer, and they got pixely, and then I had to draw over them again to make sure they weren't pixely. And then I realized, oh wait, I can actually just, like, I can just make stamps and make it a regular brush instead of having to do it as a vector layer on an iPad, which is not really supposed to... I guess vector layers might be harder for an iPad to process or something, because that's what... It made it crash. But luckily I was able to restore the file, so it was all good in the end. But, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, that's a thing. And that's what made me fix it. And also, they just kind of looked better, too. Like, it ended up just looking better in the end, I think. Like, using the brushes. I don't know what. Maybe because they weren't super pixely and, like, kind of far. I think I spaced them out too far in the original drawing that got corrupted. But yeah. You can see artist, little background, now adding Foley artist and acapella to the resume. I'm a multi-talented woman. I'm a talented woman, I must say. I'm a very talented bat. I'm a silly little guy, and I can do many things. I have many uses. I'm very I got a lot of uses. I'm such a good utility tool. Yeah, that's the word I was trying to use. Yeah, so I didn't end up telling I that happened because I managed to fix it, and so, like, it didn't matter too much, and I was like, oh, okay, that's fun. I'm not gonna do that again. So, yeah. Don't get worried. After all, Iscariot touched my hard drive once, and now I have a 2.5 terabyte hard drive instead of a 300 gigabyte one. He touched your hard drive, and somehow, I'm assuming, like, he means that he messed it up in some way, but I want to make that think he has like computer powers, and he somehow just gave it way more space. Like, he somehow made it 2 terabytes. I know it probably means he did something to mess up the hard drive, but also it's really funny to think that, like, he's just got the I mean, he does work as an IT guy, but, like, he's got the magic touch with computer to give his random computers 2.5 terabytes of space. But yeah. I'm just a silly little guy. I like a silly little guy. But yeah. I love stamp brushes. I don't know why I wasn't on them earlier. I knew they existed, I just didn't use them. So these ones weren't made by me, these packs in here, and I haven't brought the tentacle or the eye brush, like the sucker brush, over to Critter. I might have to remake them one day. Actually, I definitely will have to remake them one day. But yeah. Yeah. There's a little secret about one of I's commissions, and I'm like, I mean, don't worry, I would have told I, like, if it had fully been, like, corrupted and I couldn't work on it, or I had to restart. Like, I would have told I, but, I mean, that's why I'm saying it on the stream, because it's not that big of a deal. Because it was, like, again, very fixable, but it was very funny. I managed to make a backup of it. This is why I also make backups now. You can see this is number 25 of this image. So, yeah, this is number 25 of this image, and that's why I make backups, and that's why you make backups. This is the first thing you learn, because usually I didn't make that many backups of my drawings, But like that happened and it scared the shit out of me. Because that's the first thing you learn at at like uni at art uni. Not at art uni. At the course that I did was that you have to make like 50 billion backups for everything. If it doesn't exist in at least 2 different places, then it might as well just not exist, you know what I mean? Like you want like a cloud backup and you want like a physical hard drive to back everything up. You want to like organize that shit, have it all done by dates and look very lovely and be very usable for both you and whoever has to use the files in the future. But yeah, I learned that pretty quickly because I had no like huge files there, but I had like a presentation file get lost of all things, and I had to like remake it in like a day because it was like the day it was due, and I realized what the fuck happened to it because it was Microsoft Cloud, and Microsoft Cloud is evil and I hate it. OneDrive, that's what it is, and so that I've never trusted OneDrive since. Never trusted OneDrive, and also Google Drive doesn't really have enough space. Unless you're like using unless you're paying for it, which I'm not going to pay for it, so I would never use like OneDrive as my main source of backup ever. Like I'd have it on my home computer, I'd have a copy of my home I would never also consider something on the school computer safe because multiple people use them. And you know, it could get purged by IT one day. Although usually they would tell us when they're going to do a file purge, so everyone can move their stuff. Get purged by IT for taking up too much space, or someone could accidentally mess with your files and delete it, although usually they shouldn't have access to your files because of the different like Microsoft accounts, but you know, it could happen. It's not impossible. Yeah, it was quite the drive to the PC store, and we stopped at Burger King on the way back because I was hungry and very annoyed that Iscariot wouldn't let me treat him to his food. Make backups of the backups. It has to exist in like everywhere. Pretty much. It was quite very annoyed. I was hangry, annoyed that Iscariot. How dare. He breaks your hard drive and now he won't let you nibble. How rude. Rude bastard. And at the end, you got a 2.5 terabyte out of it. Hard drive out of it, so it worked out, Worked out in the end. Oh, computers. Oh, computers. I love them, but also hate them. Because they're evil, but also they make me... I can draw silly anime girls on them. So, what the hell, man? I love my computer, but I also hate it because it's evil and actively working against me. I think so, at least. Sometimes it is. Yeah. Oh, the joys of computers. That and also files getting like super corrupted. I didn't really ever get like... You do that because the file's getting corrupted as well. I don't think I ever had a huge file corruption, but one time, like what was really weird is that I was working on this model, right? And you have to kind of, it was like a sculpted model, so there's like techniques in the 3D industry where you basically sculpt something and then you like make it into a model called, you know, using retopology. And the file that I was doing it for got really weird and messed up. I don't know, it was very strange, so I couldn't save it. Luckily I did have backups for that one, so it worked out in the end. But still, I was like, oh fuck, at least thank fuck I have backups. Backups and backups and backups. I have to like back up all my uni work onto another hard drive so I can keep it in case I need to ever go back on it. Yeah. Alright, the lighting is looking a lot more done. Oh, the ears. I almost forgot about the ears. Get rid of this for a second. Backups and backups and backups. Oh yeah, but for some reason, right, what I was gonna go on is that for some reason I knew, because I was still in uni while I was doing that commission that got corrupted. So I was still in uni, right? And for some reason I didn't, like at that point, I was like, I'm gonna make backups for my models, but my drawings should be fine. No, they are not fine. Your PSDs are not safe. So, but I mean, mine was because I saved it in the. Oh, what the fuck? Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Luckily, I was able to hit Control Z. But Control Z doesn't always work. Fucking speak to the devil. There we go. It just fucking happened. It just did a weird cropping thing. Yeah. Oh, it like for some reason cropped. I think because I have these buttons on the side of my mouse, right? That like, I assume if because this is selected and it cropped to this area, and it was really weird for a second. I don't know what the fuck happened. But yeah, no, luckily I was able to Control Z that, but I would have had backups anyway, so that's how you do it. I think honestly I can just erase the ear shading entirely almost. Almost entirely. I also have another like layer of shading here. So yeah, we got that accounted for. This one's pretty fine. Well, I have to keep going with the shading on the fluff. Ugh, I don't like that. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom for a little bit, actually. So I'll be right back. Boom, BRB screen. back by unpopular demand. Hi, Bill. Hi, Vol. I don't know if you're still here because I was a little bit. Wait, is it? Did it transition? Yes, it did. Okay, it is working. Why does it not look like that on my iPad though? That's weird. I don't know if you're still here, but yeah. I'm back. Is it not showing on the stream? Hello? Hello? That's strange. Or was my iPad just being fucky wucky? Oh yeah, it's showing. Okay. I'm gonna quiet the music down a little bit more. Yeah. Let me know if it's too loud, but I think that was the same volume I had it at. Man, if only I could, like, attach volume things to, what's it called? To scenes, so, like, every time I change a scene, it'll automatically change the volume options, you know? So I can have the perfect settings every single time. But yeah, it's not gonna do that. Alas. I think I'm pretty close to getting the shading done right now, which is cool. Good to know. Good to know. I can clean this up a little bit more. Honestly, I kind of just want to play Project Eva right now. But, alas, we shall go on the grind. We're on the grind set, then we can lock in and play Diva in a bit. Okay, I'm gonna work with this real quick. Good job. Grow. Because these don't need, like, barely any shading. At all. Yeah. Barely any shading. Oh, yeah, the zippers are all completely shaded as well. Shaded. I just realized. I need to own that. Crystal. Crystal selection. Well, it's not completely in the light. Still a little bit of darkness to it. Maybe just around the edges here. Just like a little bit. It's mostly pretty light. Now I need to do the bow here. Cute little bow. I don't know how to do shading, guys. I completely forgot. I think I was on a roll for a second there. Now I forgot. I went to the bathroom. My brain is like, no more. Actually, no more working. We're not gonna work anymore. I think this means I deserve a little treat, which means I'm gonna go play Project Eva in a second. Play a few rounds of that. In a little bit. I still gotta work. Still gotta work. Lock in. Lock in, lock in. It's PD time, baby. Almost. I don't know. I need to make more streams playing Project Eva. I think I made a few, or maybe at least one. I don't know. I feel like Project Eva is just slept on in Vocal League now. I I'm sad that it is. But to be fair, Project Sekai is at least the reason we get a lot of collabs nowadays, even though I don't really care about Project Sekai. So, yeah. Yeah. This one's pretty light on this side. Yeah. Oh, these lights, these all need to be softened a lot more. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot more realistic. I think that's a lot more realistic. That looks good. Now the bottom, actually I keep going top floof here. Because floof is weird to shade. Probably gonna have to keep going back and forth on this one, but yeah. This whole shading in the middle here is a bit too dark, so I'll lighten that a little bit too. Oh, I should probably put the line art thing on. Whoopsies. Too silly. Yeah, that's cute. Bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. This is like a lot lighter, I think. And now oh, I want another coffee today, but I've already had 2 coffees. I want an iced coffee too. I probably shouldn't have an iced coffee. I shouldn't have any coffee at all at this point. I've already had fucking 2 of them. Like, goddamn. I just love the taste of coffee, I gotta be honest. I really like the taste. Especially like cafe coffee. Oh, it's so good. Yum, yum, yum. I just wish I could like have cafe coffee all the time. I mean, it's not too incredibly expensive, but it's like, you know, probably better that I don't just have it every single day. I figured out a way to make iced coffees at home though. I just kind of like get instant coffee, and then I put a little bit of water to activate it, and a little bit of sugar, and then I kind of just pour a shit ton of milk in it, and then add iced coffee. That's how you make iced coffee for cheap, in case anybody was wondering. It's literally just, you're essentially just DIYing a shot of espresso. I don't get why people buy those like syrups when you could literally just do it at home. You know, it's so much cheaper. The same thing, people charge like stupid amounts for iced coffee. I once paid like $9 for an iced coffee. That was ridiculous. It didn't even taste that good. It tasted like fucking, like those fake sugars. It wasn't even that good. It It was really bad. It didn't hit, like, it was super, like, gross fake sweet. Didn't even hit, like, the, what's it called? Like, the iced coffee craving. It just was like, bleh. Because I like sweet iced coffees, but I don't want, like, the really, really gross, Splenda sweetness, I guess. That's disgusting. Disgusting! Yicky, yucky. Oh god. I remember, like, for a little bit, I was kind of getting into really eating quote-unquote healthier. And technically Splenda is healthier. Or Splenda or fake sugar, or whatever the fuck it is. What are they called? I don't know what the Australian name is. I'm just gonna call it Splenda, because I keep forgetting what we call it in Australia. But, I got into that, and I just add Splenda to all my coffees. And it's just like, it just is so bad. I think it's not even worth it for me, personally. Just for, like, what, slightly less calories to not... Like, oh yeah, every calorie counts, but it's, like, only slightly less calories. And it just tastes so bad. Ugh. God. It just... I really have, like, grown a distaste for, like, Splenda now. I really don't like it. I also remember getting a Guzman and Gomez coffee and getting Splenda for some reason. I don't know what possessed me to get Splenda instead of actual sugar, so it tasted like balls. And I genuinely think that one coffee is just why I kind of hate that stuff now. It was so bad. Not that I was expecting a lot from Guzman coffee, but like, fuck me, it was awful. It was terrible. It's fucking awful. Also, I just realized that they're kind of like missing some texture on the scarves and now I kind of want to draw that, or maybe I'll get like some kind of pattern to overlay on top of it. I don't know, I want to add a little bit more detail to the outfits because I feel like I went really hard in like drawing all these little seams and stitching details on Alk's outfit, but there's not a whole lot of the same sort of thing on my own outfit, although you can see the zippers, but that's just because it's a brush. Also, again, I still don't know why my stream manager is only showing the BRB screen. It makes me paranoid. It makes me think that I'm not... Stream manager. It makes me think that I'm like... No, I am. Okay. Okay, I am. Coffee. I guess I could just have decaf coffee. I do have decaf. Oh, but it's just not the same. When can they make decaf coffee that actually tastes like coffee? I get, because decaf coffee isn't even like fully decaffeinated. It's just like, surely you can make a fake coffee flavor because it's still got caffeine in it, just significantly less. I don't know. Surely they could make like, in this day and age of food, we could make like a better tasting faux coffee, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Huggy. Yummy. Also, I also realized like the snowman's scarf is super dark here too. It needs a bit more softening. Softening. Softened. Soften the sliding a little bit more. Oh, and like its body too, it's also really dark. Okay, gross selection. But also this is at 100% opacity, so maybe I should just like not mess with it as much. I think we've gotten pretty far with the shading. Yeah, if I lower the opacity it looks a little bit better. Still's kind of strong here, but we can fix that. See, look at that. I reckon we're pretty close to being done with shading here. I don't think there's any parts that haven't been shaded yet. Alright. Trying to look around the drawing and see if there's anything. Oh wait, there's Alk's belt. Hang on, there's Alk's belt that I've almost missed. This doesn't need like barely any shading. Alright, I think the shading Yeah, see? That looks a lot better. See? Save as 27. I think, honestly, I reckon we're pretty close to being done here. I reckon I'm probably, well, at least done with the shading aspect of it. We're close to being done with the shading aspect. Now I need to actually color it. Well, or at least fuck around with the color. Let me... This also is pretty harsh shadows too. We need to fuck around with the coloring a lot more to get it to look good. Oh, wait, shit. I'm looking at the snowman as well. He's got some really crazy, like, harsh shading. Although, I do need to keep in mind it is going to be like that. More likely, I'm going to lower the opacity on the shading thing. On the shading layer. I also just realized I'm not fully done because Alk's, like, other side of his collar here. That's not fully done. That's supposed to be in light. That's not done there. See, that's supposed to be pretty light. See, that makes it look a lot more fuzzy as well. I think I gotta fix the other side. Because I tried making it a little bit too jagged here, as you can see, and it looks a bit strange. Oh no, I'm drawing on the line art layer. Whoops. See, that looks a little bit strange. Yeah, I fixed it. It's cleared up. So here we are. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. I think for now, I reckon we're pretty close to being done. Well, with the shading. Again, shading. Technically the coloring is also done, but it looks a bit weird with this color of shading. So I think that's what would... Oh! I also colored the snowman, just in case anybody was like, oh my god, where's the snowman colored? Oh, I realized I didn't color his tassels either. Alright. Oh, Alk's belt! I'm missing the weirdest details. Alright. Real quick that I want to try. Multiply. Okay, that literally made no difference. That made no difference at all. Okay, well... Sometimes it I don't know how the multiply layer fully works, to be honest. Because sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it makes a good difference and sometimes it doesn't. I guess it depends on the color. Alright. I'm gonna call it... No, I'm not done. I'm gonna say we're done for today. Because I also really want to play Project Diva. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. And I'm gonna put my put a thing on it. You can know. Underscore whip. And I'm going to make it white. I'm gonna change the font as well to be Frankfurter. I don't think that's actually how you say the name of the font, but still. 20? 24? Yeah. 28. You can now whip. I should probably have an actual watermark for this sort of thing. But I don't really have one. I think I tried making one, but I used to use it. It didn't look very good. Scar changes. Yes, I'm actually gonna have to do it through here. Stroke. Stroke. We want a normal. Yeah, that's a pretty good size, I'd say. Make it fully visible. Because this whole thing, anyways, is just gonna get turned into. Gonna resize it. I need to make an infinite pattern for this sort of thing. Put this on. Copy and paste, copy and paste. This is my thing with like watermarks, is that you kind of have to put it so it's very visible and very obvious, but you kind of have to play around with, you know, obvious, but also you can still tell what's going on with the art. If that makes sense. You can now whip. But also makes it like way harder to steal, if that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know, it's hard to do nowadays. I need to make a repeating pattern of this. Right, so play around with opacity and usually burn, color dodge, color, darken. Oh wait, actually that. No, was it color dodge? No, burn. Do you put burn or darken? They kind of do the same thing. I would say that's pretty good, because you can still see what's going on there. And you can tell it's done by me. It's not gonna... I'm trying to look at it on a smaller screen on my iPad here, so I can kind of... Like, it's easy to tell what's going on here, right? It's not too intrusive of a watermark. But also, you kind of want them to be intrusive. Somewhat. Yeah, you know what? I'd say that's fine. Alright, we can export that and then post it on Blue Sky. We can export PNG. Fucking Yuxie Snowman. Whip. Call it Whip 1. You do. I think I'll post it up after the stream, actually. Actually, no, I'll do it now so I don't forget. Because I will forget about it. Don't mind me just stealing the hashtags after, you know, hashtags of my old art posts. Actually, now that I think about it, I probably should update Ko-Fi too, because I haven't really done a lot on there. VTuber artists. With commission. Browse commission, and then I can attach it. Where is it? Okay. Oh fuck, I forgot where I put it on my computer. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh wait, no, I found it. Yippee! Snowman. Yippee! Whip commission? Yes, of a commission. Of a commission. VTuber VTuber artist. Illustration Aladdin? I don't think so. I don't know how much hashtags actually help in post, but they kinda do. VTuber artist. Maybe I'll put commission on there. Oh, whip. Hashtag commission. Maybe commission is actually a bad idea, because then bots. Ah, nah, I think it'll be fine. She'll be right. Yeah. Alright, is that on there? Yay! Yes it is. Okay, cool. Looks good. Okay, now... do I want lunch or do I want to play Project Diva? I think we'll do a few songs on Project Diva. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Oh right, let's try and open up Project Diva then. Let's hope nothing goes wrong with the audio, because it probably will. It's not like audio is an important part of the game or anything, yeah. Anyways, let's get Steam to load. Might do another. Oh, I have to do a stream of Uma Musume because I have not played Uma Musume and it's been out for a while. Opened up Steam. Studio mode. Let me get this bowl going. Oh, it's open. It's open. Alright. I was wondering why it was taking so long. Transition. Bam! Give Fugi Tech a moment to work. I don't know why it doesn't work immediately. Alright. Project Diva. Hopefully should be working. Do you want to work? Maybe you have to click around it a bit. Yeah, there we go. Wait, hang on. I gotta just check something. Okay, the sound, wait. Oh, I should probably turn my BGM off. Oh, if you're hearing double, by the way, that's just me checking my iPad to see if the stream's working and if you can hear the audio. I'll turn my mic off. Okay, so the sound is not being picked up. Okay, that's fun. Default. Headphones. That's annoying. Why is that not being picked up? Settings. Desktop audio headphones. It's still not picking up on anything. Settings? Audio. Desktop audio. Headphones. Apply? Oh, no, not happening. Okay. Oh boy, I love OBS. I love OBS. Not picking up on a sound, huh? I'll close my other programs real quick. Not wanting to work, not wanting to abide. Oh wait, actually, maybe it's because I had it closed. Real quick, hang on. Let me just, you're gonna hear double for a second. I'm just checking my own stream in a tab. Is it because it's closed? Does that mute it? Oh, okay. It does. It does. Okay. It does. Okay. It's just because it's closed. I was being duped. Alright. I'll turn the... Oh, yes. I muted the BGM. I think I'll turn the desktop audio up. Let me know if it's too loud. I gotta also change. Hang on a second. I'm closing my own tab real quick because I can hear myself and I'm annoying. Gotta change the title. Change the titles. Oh, I should keep Twitch open for that. I'll change my title and I will change my category. Playing Project Diva after doing some art. Not chill vibes, angry vibes, evil vibes. I changed it to evil vibes because now we're evil, you can know. Because we're not doing art, so we're no longer chill. We're evil and fucked up. We're evil because we're playing Project Diva. Megamix. Yeah. Alright. Again, I hope the audio isn't fucked. I cannot tell. Enough drawing Miku time now. There we go. Enough drawing Miku time now. Boy, no! I cancelled it. Miku time now. Miku time now. I am also gonna have to swap out my drawing tablet for my controller. Because I'm a controller gamer. Because this shit's too hard on a keyboard. It's a pain. I don't think I've managed to play every song in the game. There's like hundreds. So if you have a song suggestion, let me know. If you have a VOD song suggestion, let me know. And I can pin that. Yay. Suggestion. Alright. Let's game. Oh, hello, why are you not turning on? Yay! Okay. Yippee! Alright, back to Miku. I think we gotta start it off with a bit of, hello, controller? Okay. We gotta start it off. Oh, fuck off. Well, we gotta start it off with a bit of World Is Mine. Sekai de ichiba no hime-sama. Sekai de ichiba no hime-sama. This is why I don't do karaoke streams. I also reconfigured my controller, so it makes sense. And I can hit multiple buttons at the same time. You know, the very basic beat game player thing that you should do. But I don't because I'm a little special. My mom always said so. If I sound along with the Japanese lyrics, I'm gonna sound like an idiot. It's the only part I know. It's the only part most people know. I really want to cosplay this song, like not this module, but specifically like the one she wears in the music video. I think it's actually a fan-made music video. It's not even really like, because this outfit, okay. I'm gonna say it. This Miku module is so mid. I'm sorry, she's mid. She's iconic, but she's so mid. Like, the one from the video is way better. I think it's a fan-made video, so that's why it's not the official outfit. But, like, come on, she's so much cuter. And way more iconic. Like, people know the fan-made video more than this outfit, I think. Oh, fuck. Oh, no! Fuck. I was busy yapping. I think Miku heard me talking shit about us. And she's like, what the fuck? Yeah, okay, fuck you, bitch. It's like, Miku, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, the fit is mid. It's not my fault. Talk to your stylist, man. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, man. Talk to whoever your fucking stylist is. Okay. What the fuck, you fucking shit-talking my fucking outfit? You know what? Fuck you. Blows you up. Wait, I gotta play for my favorite song. Wait, hang on. Not my favorite song. This is my favorite music video, just to clarify. Because this song is so dumb. This one. This one is my favorite. My favorite music video. Yes, all the gorgeous, iconic music videos, and this one is my favorite because it's so dumb. It's so silly. Look at her go! Look at her do a silly little dance! Oh yeah! I think I've heard this song was made for like a Project Diva competition, where people were like, you know, they made songs for Project Diva to get their song in the game. And this is the one that won. This is the song that won. It's literally just a dumb song about nothing. And it's called How Did It Get to Be Like This? And this is the music video they made for it. She just does this silly little dance and a silly little spin. I also heard this might have been like a beta song or something where they used to test, like they couldn't move the camera at this point, they could only move the Miku model. So that's why it looks really really weird. I don't know how true that is, but that was something I've heard about this song. Like at a point in development where they obviously hadn't developed the music video engine yet, I guess. So this song is like a test music video where they could only move the model and not the camera. Or it was like they could only move the camera and not the model. I don't know, vice versa. I don't know how true that is, but it's really funny if it is. The fact that they didn't change it and they just kept it like this. Wouldn't have it any other way. She's just like me, for real. Oh, I should probably play this as like some... Oh my god, I can never get those full notes. That's annoying. I can never do it. Why? What's wrong with me? Oh, god. God damn it. And on this song of all things. Honestly, I wonder... I should do like a hand cam stream for like Project Diva. One day. This one's iconic too. I love this outfit too. Honestly, I'm way more nostalgic for this one Rin and Len cover of it. I thought it was a Rin and Len song, but it's a Miku song apparently. I guess I just found that cover first. But yeah. Oh, I love this outfit. Oh, that's another stream idea. I want to tier list some modules in this game. Yuxino friends to release cover of Vocaloid songs. Yuxino local woman friends to, oh my god, I can't speak. Local woman friends to release bad covers of Vocaloid songs. No, don't do it! Don't do it! You can't stop me! Say God! That's what this stream is. It's just bad covers of Vocaloid songs while I fail at beat games. I can't help it, they're all bangers though! I can't help it, I love Vocaloid. This shit goes so hard, bro. It's so tough. Oh! Oh! No, I didn't do it. Oh, fuck. I just can't hit these notes. Am I stupid? I might be a little bit dumb. I think if more than 2 buttons happen on screen, then my brain is like, hey, what the fuck? There's 2 shapes in the screen! What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? There's 2 fucking shapes, what the frick, man? That's messed up! I thought there's only one! Let's play... Oh, I haven't played this one. Wait, I gotta give... You gotta give them the outfits, I gotta do it. Wait. Oh my! That's quite a cool outfit. Yes. The only reason I unlock all these is just because I buy them for like that thing they're available for. You know what I mean? For the music video they're for. I don't really go and just like I just buy. They gotta have the right outfits on. It doesn't work if they don't. I'm honestly just not familiar with a lot of Luca songs. Luca or Meiko and Kaito are like not Vocaloids I pay attention to a lot. I think like Miku and the Kagamine twins are like the ones I probably know the most about because it's Miku. I don't know if you knew this, but I really like Miku. Aja! It's like that meme. Luca Margarine threatens me with employment. I don't know how to say her name. Luca threatens me with employment. Oh god. My one thing is that I wonder with Project Eva, because there's obviously some videos that kind of just use like a preset animations, and then there's other ones that are more like have full choreographed like sets and like dances, and you know, you got stuff like this where the camera's following you around, and it's like, you know, a lot more work put into it. And then there's music videos where they just straight up just play the original YouTube video. I wonder how they decide what songs get music videos, what songs get like the animation pack, and what songs get just the YouTube video. I honestly think it has something to do with like, maybe more legacy songs probably will definitely get their music video because they just have to update the visuals, I guess. But newer songs don't really tend to, or like, I guess, I don't know, but I've seen some like really fucking niche songs. Maybe they're niche to me, maybe they're bigger when they came out, but some songs get music videos that are like super iconic, and some like, you know, songs that are not as well known get music videos, and then some songs that are just that are pretty popular, like Hibikase, for example, that didn't get a music video. Why? You know, that's really weird. Hibikase is pretty popular Vocaloid song made by a pretty popular producer, so I don't get why they didn't make a video for it. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, I was hitting the wrong button. Oh, no. No! Oh, that was pretty shit. That was a pretty shit run. That was pretty awful. Oh. You know? Like Hibikase, also Hibikase's map I just don't really like in general. Like, I don't know, I think it could have gotten a better one, considering how much of a banger it is. But Ghost Rule is done really well. Yeah. Wait, I love this song! Wait, hang on. Does it have- oh wait, no, it's just the music video. See, this was made for like, one of the Magical Mirais, but it didn't get its own music video. It's just the one from YouTube. Maybe, I don't know, maybe because it was added later. Oh wait, shit! I didn't mean to do it in hard. Yeah, okay. I really like the song though. It's really weird how they choose it. And then I know another song called like Sanju Music, which was also a Magical Mirai song, and that got a video. I don't know, man. I really want to know the process behind making the game, but I feel like there's not a lot of behind-the-scenes development stuff for Project Diva. And there probably won't be, because I don't think they're making any more Diva games. Yeah, I just want to know, man! fuck! Oh man, okay, I could just not get that last note. Oh man, I can just not get that last note. Oh, shit! Oh no! Oh, I fucked it. No, I missed the last note! Oh no, I was too busy complaining about not hitting notes, and then I don't hit the last note. I was too busy complaining about not hitting notes to not hit the note. Okay, that's not good. Okay. Wait, you gotta hit it. I gotta make sure there's a module for- oh no, this one would just be a 2D video again. I don't have this song either. I thought it was a Vocaloid song, but this song, Vocaloid fan, but like, man. I'm going- streams make me go through this like one by one, play the songs that I wouldn't normally play. So yeah. Makes me question how much of a Vocaloid fan I am, despite being out, you know, in the Vocaloid fandom for as long as I have been. Back in my day, people used to call you basic if Miku was your favorite Vocaloid. Back in my day, we had the meme squad of like Fukase and V-Flower and Oliver and the other one, Pico. Back in my day. Now you're basic if you like Teto. You were a man of culture if you liked Teto back in the day. All these kids making what they call the Teto slop. Oh god. Did I? No, I didn't get it. Oh god. If you take a shot for every time I miss the 4-button press, then you will probably die of alcohol poisoning. You'll be in the grave. You'll be in the grave before I manage to figure out how to hit the fucking button. My god. If you figured out, if you took a shot every single time I failed to hit that 4-note button, you will die. You'll be in the ground of fucking alcohol poisoning before I figure out how to hit it. Wait, this is cute. Does she have a video? No, she does not. Let's listen to a waltz. It's like a good waltz. I hope any strangers who come across my stream aren't expecting good gameplay of Project Viva. Wait, it is! Wait, there's a video for it, what? adjust my headphones. Oh, wait, did I do it? Wait, I think I did it. Oh shit, at least I got one of them. I think I might have. No! Oh no, that confused me. I was like, what is coming first? What's coming first? I like the art style of this cover. Oh my. Oh yeah, we gotta play this. We gotta play Ghost Rules, iconic. Of course, of course. Hey, wow, wow. See, this is where if they played me as a guitar, I would do a really good job at it. See? I'm really good at it. no, I fucked it now. Oh shit. Oh no, I got this all wrong! No, I fumbled it near the end. Fumbled it. Fumbled. Fumbled! Oh man. I fumbled a bad bitch! Okay, let's go away from the E section real quick. Wait, what's that one Mako song that's really good that I keep forgetting the names of? Hang on. Actually, wait, we're gonna play Melody because this one's really funny because Miku's... I think it might be the first, sampling the first song Miku ever made, I'm not sure. But this song's really funny because she like flies around with like flapping her pigtails to fly her around. And also the song's like pretty good, so I just find it really funny. Oh shit! Miku's fucking aura farming right now. Holy shit. Aura. Oh my god, actually aura. Hang on. You know what's not aura? Me playing this game. Oh no, she's fucking dead. Oh no. Miku died. Died from aura. Died from too much aura. Miku, get up! Get up, Miku, get up! Oh, Miku, get up! You gotta finish the song! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck. This is the toughest thing ever. This is aura. Wait. See? She's flying with her, like, pigtails. They're like flapping along. That's not done enough in most Miku games, or most interpretations of Miku, okay? People need to do that more. No, shit! No, what? How did I get it wrong? Oh, I guess the time went wrong. Oh, I did it! I did it! Oh! I didn't get a perfect though. I only like got a good. But I did do it! I did do it. I did do it. And that's the important thing. Oh no, I didn't want to play. No, 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 no. Okay. One more song and then I'm gonna go get lunch because I am ravenous. That song should be played to round off the stream. Oh dear Joey, I do quite like that Julia Knight. Oh dear Julia Knight. Oh dear Julia Knight. This one's a banger. And also the outfit in this one is fucking cute. Oh, I love the disco ball outfit. I actually have no idea what this song means at all. I can maybe guess, but also at the same time, that's such a banger. I'm gonna maybe take a wild guess and assume it's probably about partying in old-timey Japan. Mayhaps. Maybe. I don't know. Why? Maybe. Mayhaps. Or maybe about hookers. I don't know. Let's just vocally be like that. Okay, yeah, definitely don't know what the fuck this song is about. I haven't looked up the meaning behind it. Don't. Go. Yo! Oh wait, no, there's the last bit. Yippee! Okay, I got it. Yippee! Yippee! Hooray! That's actually 74%. That did pretty well. Shit, alright. Well, fuck. Well, fuck. Oh dear, Joe. Alright, so I'm probably... Okay, sorry, I just realized something. We're probably gonna call it quits for tonight. And now, do we have any viewers at all? We have two. We We have two. Let's go raid somebody. Who's live right now? Who is live? My friends of lives. Neffy's live. Neffy's live. Let's go raid Neffy. Let's go raid Neffy. Copy. Alright. I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go do some lunch. Whoop, shit. I dropped my controller. It's okay. It's okay. Raid. And then Neffy. Alright. Did I do the command right? I don't think I did. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's slash raid, isn't it? Slash raid. I always misremember. Let's go!